What is census? You don't know what is census? Without knowing census only, you are telling India population is 150 CR. No, not the census you feel. Okay. No, no, no. I'm not. I'm talking about what? Census. Okay, na? Population count. Janaganana. Something is there, na? Yeah, I think you don't. Do you know there is a separate ministry for that in central government? Okay, one unimportant portfolio of India, right? Yeah. Let us take that use case, guys. Generally, what happens? School teacher or some Anganwadi workers will come to your home, will calculate all the details earlier on the paper, and now on the tab. Now they are bringing small tab, guys. As a no, guys. Okay, they ask a number of questions, whatever that is there in the list. You say 50% lies. They ask, do you have a car? In front of house, car will be there. You will say no. Do you have AC? Already that fellow and you are both are enjoying AC. They say no. Do you have a two-wheeler? No. Do you have a gas stove? No. Because we are in the fear. If you say yes, not income tax, no government schemes will come to us, right? Villages are having this fear are not there, guys. Some Buddhu government employees also says we don't have gas stove. What, guys? Government employees, they also say we don't have gas stove. And there are special people. Are you taking any scholarship? No. But I have seen people taking three scholarship, one from government, one from central government, one from state government. And if they are border area people, three scholarships they will take. Aisa no na, guys. But we say no, 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 no for everything, right? Why? We are in the fear. And that's why India is not growing, because we never give correct statistics. And in that one, politician corruption, another one, right? So that's why it won't come to end users, no doubt. Fine, let's come back to the subject. Okay, tab or paper, they come and fill the details. Okay, let us assume paper for some time. They go to Taluka headquarters. They feed onto Excel sheet. Come on. And the central government website will be there, portal will be there. To that portal, these Excel sheets will be uploaded from every village or every so many Excel sheets will come, guys. In central government application, every day should take those Excel sheets, should check the validity of those Excel sheets, should categorize the content, should filter the content, should group the content. Come on. That is called processing, guys. Come on. And then whatever it happened, it should write to Oracle kind of big database or any other NoSQL database like MongoDB, something, whatever it is feasible. You should write to that one or not there. So we read from Excel sheet, we processed it, and we have written to destination Oracle. What do you say, guys? We have simply literally written to whom, guys? Destination Oracle database software. Convinced with me, my dear. Come on, everyone. Got the clarity, my dear. I want reply, my dear. Come on, everyone. Hey, why this? Yeah, it's coming. So tell me, India population is what? 150 CR. So each Excel sheet contains 10,000, 30,000, 40,000. Yes or no, na, guys? Use amount of data comes or not there, guys? I want reply, my dear. Come on, everyone getting. Give me 1 minute, guys. Give me 1 minute. Yeah, let's come back. Yeah. So we categorize the data. Then we try to write to destination or not there. So that means we are dealing with a huge amount of data. But do you think application can read 150 crore records at a time? No. Batch by batch, maybe 40,000, 30,000 records from Excel sheet. Process them, categorize them, group them, and whatever comes that you write to what Disney. So that like this, it should run in the background continuously for 1 2 years. Then only the data formation will take place or not there. So for that one, if I don't have Spring Boot batch module, this reading is headache, processing is headache. Come on, guys. Writing is headache because I should start doing with my little knowledge of Spring Data JPA or some other technology, and which a lot of manual things are there. Okay, by keeping this kind of what huge amount of data in mind and to read, process, and write that data batch by batch, they have designed one framework module called Spring Boot Batch. Spring Boot Batch. It provides proper environment to read huge amount of data batch by providing certain readers. It provides environment to process that data by applying some conditions and filterings. Whatever outcome comes, again it provides set of writers to write to different destinations. Okay, Spring Boot batch processing or Spring Boot batch is all about three things. Working with the reader to read from source, to read data batch by batch. Working with the processor to process the read data batch by batch. And working with the writers to write to the different destinations. Again, batch by batch. Here, batch size is technically called chunk size. What size, guys? Batch size is technically called as what? Chunk size. Are you getting my point there, guys? Sir, another use case. Okay, census fine, sir. Okay, LIC is having how many policy holders, guys? Let us assume LIC is having 40 crore policy holders. Every month, at least 10,000 people will come to maturity in our boss. Maturity means what? Policy matured, right? Okay, before month, definitely scheduling is required. Before month 25th, you should run one program. Read 40 crore records at a time means system will hang. Array, reading 40 crore records at a time into RAM memory, JVM memory, system will hang or not there. And we don't have such a RAM in the market which can hold 40,000 records at a time, guys. Because JVM memory is inside what? RAM. Come on. Is there any memory of RAM that can hold 40 crore records at a time? No. It's practically impossible. So you have to go for batch by batch or not. How? At a time, what is that? 1 lakh record. At a time, what? 1 lakh record or 50,000 or 20,000. According to infrastructure you have, boss. You are a conducive developer. You have a less infrastructure computer or less infrastructure what? Come set up office setup. Okay. Then 20,000 at a time. It takes more time to complete the process. Okay, for number one, you have to enable scheduling. At a time, read 20,000. In the 20,000, check. Okay, is there any maturity completion in this particular month? In the next month? Not there. Ignore it. There. Okay. Write to destination using writer. Like this, on 25th to 26th, one list will come automatically because on this process if you enable scheduling, so you need to be there every month or it will happen automatically. It happens automatically, right? Okay, once that list is ready, maybe let us assume that list is coming in the form of Excel sheet. Okay, that Excel sheet will be sent to whom, guys? Okay, main head office which is there in Mumbai. Mumbai will segregate the matured people. And will send to respective branches are not there. So in respective branch, people will validate it. So once they send back, center office will start depositing money into account or not there. So there also batch processing is required or not required. Now let us assume. So batch processing plus scheduling is the great combination. Lot of offline application, background application runs with scheduling by enabling what? Batch processing. Are you getting my point there or not? Are you understanding my statement or not there? Come on, my dear. I want reply, my dear. Come on. There are so many use cases where batch processing is required. And you don't believe, I am also conducting classes in batch processing, boss. Am I conducting Spring to all the 1,000, 2,000, 10,000 that comes in a year at a time? No. Forming into multiple batches, delivering once, and it is reached to what? Those people. Once that batch is completed, another batch. Indirectly, the way I'm teaching subject for you people calls under what? Huh? Definitely falls under what? Batch process. No doubt. So it's all about reading huge amount of data batch by batch from source, processing that data batch by batch, and writing that data to different destination batch by batch. Wherever more than more than 1 lakh records are there. Blindly remember, 1 lakh 2 lakh records are there. So bring batch processing into picture. Records means not compulsory database record. It may be CSV file data, Excel sheet records. Hey, for us Excel boss, internally everything is CSV, comma separated values. Internally, every Excel file content will be stored as what? CSV content. What is nothing but comma separated values. Agree with me, my dear? CSV data, comma. Okay. Anything above 50,000 or 1 lakh. Generally, 1 lakh parameter I take. Prefer batch process. Because you try to load 1 lakh record at a time into JVM memory. How big a computer you take, how great computer you take, it's a burden on. It's a definitely burden. So it's better to go for batch processing or not. Recently, I started DevOps batch. Okay. All people who are having urgency, they came and sat in that batch saying that we want to complete. Room problem has come. Online meeting ID problem has come. What management said? Hey, faculty, you cannot conduct like this. Hey, student, you cannot attend like this. This batch is for these two numbers batches only. Some 41, 40, whatever the numbers, I don't know. Okay. Right. So they separated. So once that batch is completed, one more batch they'll announce. There another set bunch of students will sit and attend. Like that, they're streamlining now, boss. That is better. Or since in one batch, more students are interested. If you extend the rooms, what about next batches? May not be there, may be there, right? So we have to go for batch processing or not there. And there will see expansion is always having one upper limit, right? Instead of that, whatever infrastructure you have, you try to utilize wisely. Come on, by getting the things batch by batch. Make those students busy other learning other some other course parallelly. At that time, some people learn DevOps. Once I am free, they will come for DevOps. So that means the way sessions are happening in Naresh IT is definitely batch processing or not there. I think you enjoyed it. Okay, that's good. Right. Now let's get into this one. But now one challenging is there, guys. Batch processing in Spring Boot 2.x is different, 3.x is different. I will introduce 3.x, but I'll give idea about 2.x also. Our major application development in 3.x only, not in 2.x. But one two application I try to show in 2.x by keeping backward compatibility in mind. Okay, na? So that's why we learn 2-point text, then 3-point text. We'll see 1-2 application in 2-point text, but majority applications we try to learn in what? 3-point text. And you are going to see the peak of auto configuration in this example. I think everyone aware of @bean method? Yes? Okay. @bean method is having spring bean. While creating that spring bean, I want to use another spring bean that is coming through auto configuration. What should I do? First, inject that bean into configuration class using @auto so that you can use in all @bean methods or not. That means configuration class is also one spring bean. Don't forget. You can inject other spring beans into it or not. You can happily inject other spring beans into it or not there, guys. I want reply, my dear. Come on, everyone. Yeah. Yeah. Where is this spring? Tell me next one. Common topics. What is the tomorrow's plan, guys? 7:30 a.m. But I'm changing the timing little bit. I have work at 8:30. Some meeting is there for me. Some real estate meeting is there. So I want to end up the session by 8:30. So can we start the session by 7 a.m. sharply? How does it matter, sir? Half an hour, I asked. You are prepared at anyhow for 7:30, right? You are prepared anyhow for 7:30 a.m. I asked him one. Okay, at least 15 minutes. 7:15 will make it. Sure? I'm not asking, I'm telling. You don't have choice. Weekend topics, weekend sessions, you cannot ask change of timing. I am telling, you are listening and following. How other sheeps will follow master sheep in sheep crowd like this, you have to follow on weekends. No questions asked, follow, right? Yeah, fine. So where is this Spring Boot batch, session 1, introduction? Yeah, this is related to Spring Data JPA. Don't worry. I'm not deleting it. Keep it. Keep with you. Okay, later you can feel that. Yeah, on public demand. Okay, I changed it to 7:15. That is the final. No question of changing in the typing. Spring batch or Spring batch processing or what? Spring Boot batch. Are you getting my point there? Spring Framework modules, guys. Core, AOP, JDBC, ORM, MEC, JW email. Extension modules, security, data, JPI, batch, cloud, scheduling. All these are what? Extension. Okay. Spring Boot is not an extension module. It's an approach or methodology of Spring programming in what? Different module. Spring Boot itself a framework having what? Same modules of Spring. Same modules of what? Spring. Are you getting my point there, guys? Spring Batch is given as the extension module or what? Of Spring Framework by Pivotal team and what? Accenture. What is there? Accenture also involved. Our regular Accenture, the dream company you have now, Accenture. Same Accenture also involved in the creation of what? Spring Boot batch framework, right? What is batch processing? It's a process of handling huge amount of data, nothing but chunks of data, batch by reading from the one source, processing data with the changes by executing logics and writing what? Processed data to another destination. Spring batch plus spring scheduling is great combination to perform what? Batching activity in automated environment, either in period of time or point of time. Period of time means what? Back to back execution having time gap. What do you mean by point of time, guys? Doing the task at certain time. Maybe one time or multiple time, but doing task at certain time, right? Okay, wishing you on January 1st, Happy New Year is a point of that. Wishing you on every month first, Happy New Month. What is there? Because when Nimma Nibbi people are in relationship, what they do? We completed 1 month, happy 1 month. We completed 2 months, happy 2 months, right? Because Nimma Nimbi people will behave like that only, na? You like red color, I too like red color, right? My dear fellows. Okay, fine. Okay, now let's see the use cases, guys. Collecting census data and storing in database software category wise comes under what, guys? Category wise comes under what, my dear? Come on. Super, guys. Next. Central government application validates the data, filters the data, categorize the data, and writes to database software. Just now I have explained, na? Right. Collecting log messages from ATM machine, categorizing them, and writing to database software. Every bank should maintain log messages for at least 3 years. 3 years in ATM machine is not safe, right? Better to save in database or not there. For that also. Because every ATM machine will generate so many log messages. After UPI payments, bank ATM machine utilization is reduced a little bit, right? But otherwise, ATM machines have done their role, especially in demonetization. Everyone noticed the importance of it. Yes or no, na, guys? How many notes are there in mission? That much queue is there outside also. Yeah. Collecting insurance policy holders info of LIC from database software, identifying policy matured people, sending the info to branches accordingly. Just now I given that explanation also. Every month, next month matured people list you have to bring, and that information you have to give to what? Insurance. I don't start coding until proper background comes. You know that. Because for me, coding is secondary, boss. I want you people to understand which concept is required in which place. Coding, if not from me, from anywhere else, you can get it. But if you don't know which concept is designed for which purpose, it's a waste of learning coding, boss. I hope you might have understood. Any topic I start, I wantedly spend 1-2 session only for background preparation, because I will try to address 4 Ws there. You might have noticed, na? What 4 Ws? What is that? Why is that? Where is that? When is that? And okay. What is next one? How to implement secondary? That's secondary. First 2 sessions we concentrate on 4 Ws only. What is that? Why is that? Where to use that? And when to use that? You keep these 4 Ws before learning any new thing in your life. Definitely success will be yours. Right? You got an offer from job. So you try to apply 4 Ws there. Definitely successful. You'll take a correct decision. Yeah, tell me. HDFC collecting loan holders info, processing and sending EMI payment reminders messages to the customers. Come on, guys. Every month it will collect. Okay, before 10 days it will send reminders. This much amount is there. Keep it ready. All this stuff. That also batch processing. Why? Because HDFC is a big bank. At least 10 crore people might be there taking loans from HDFC. Yes or no, na, boss? It's better to send reminders to them or not there. It's manual process not going to work out. It's always recommended to go for what? This. HDFC collecting loan holders info from database software. I already done. Collecting bank loan customers info, finding defaulters and sending notices to them. That month completed. In that month, few fellows won't pay now, boss. Other priority expenditure might have come. Right? So they might have spent that money here and there. Okay, they might have not having that money. In that situation, it's better to what? Send it the notices. But I don't want to do manually. I want to maintain that ecosystem in the bank application. Bank application is not just withdraw, deposit, transfer money, right? Opening account, closing account. There are many things, right? That's why nowadays banking industry is called BFSI industry. What is that? Banking, financial services, and insurance. You take SBI. SBI offer banking services, also offer financial services, loans and other stuff, gold loans, vehicle loans, house loans, kind of thing. And insurance, SBI Life is there. SBI Life is insurance sector, sorry, insurance sector are not there. So they are also offering a life insurance, car insurance, home loan, home insurance, insurance on loans. Come on. They're definitely offering different insurances are not there. Okay, that's good. Collecting bank loan customers info. Tell me. Collecting power meter reading info, calculating bill, sending SMSs having bill information are not there. Because not one meter, so many meters are there, right? Collecting car owners info, sending insurance payment, renewal information to customer. We forget, but they remember and call now your car insurance is about to renewal, right? Oh, then we remember, oh, we purchased a car this much, the 2 years back, 3 years back, or again, not these many years are completed. So you need not to remember. Someone will remind you, come on. Someone definitely should remind you or not there. I need to take this call, guys. Sachin? Yeah, fine. 1 minute, one. I'll check. I'll check once. వాళ్ళు వెయిట్ చేస్తున్నారంట మరి ఒకసారి మాట్లాడు మరి కాల్ నెంబర్ పెట్టాక నీకు పెట్టాను చూడు నీకు ఆ జీపీటీ ఆన్లైన్ క్లాసెస్ ఇంకో నెంబర్ ఉంది కదా దాంట్లో పెట్టి దే ఆర్ వెయిటింగ్ అది మరి కన్ఫ్యూజ్ అయినట్టుంది వాళ్ళ మీటింగ్ నీ మీటింగ్ ఒకసారి కనుక్కో నేను వాళ్ళకి ఫార్వర్డ్ చేశాను నీకు నెంబర్ కూడా పెట్టాను నీకు వేరే వాట్సాప్ నెంబర్లో ఒకసారి కాల్ చేసి తొందర చూడు వాళ్ళు Right? Yeah. Collecting power meter reading info, calculating the bill, sending SMSs messages while doing batch processing. Tell me what it will happen. Collect the data from different sources in different formats, maybe table, CSV, text, everything, guys. Come on. Process data for filtering, process data for filtering data or modifying data or categorizing data or ordering data, etc. Write data to different destination in different format. Maybe PDF, maybe CSV. It all depends upon, guys. Come on. Super, guys. Now check it out. Converting DB data to XML data after processing. Converting DB data to the Oracle data to MySQL data after processing. JSON data to CSV data. Come on. Converting what? Database software data to JSON data. Any permutation and combination is possible, guys. Batch processing is all about reading from one source batch by batch, processing that data batch by batch. In processing, you may filter the data, you may modify data, you may categorize the data, you can order the data, you can what? Group the data. But whatever result comes, that will return to destination batch by batch. Everyone getting my point there or not there? Super. If the data of the project is in what? Now, sir, I'm in confusion. When should I use JDBC? When should I use Hibernate? When should I use batch processing? When should I use a Hadoop kind of another framework? Because I heard Hadoop Spark also there for what? Maintaining huge amount of data, right? So now I'm going to give the clarity, clear what data storage we should use, what data technology we should use. So especially with respect to Java domain clarity, I'm going to give. If the data of the project is in what? MBs and GBs, megabytes and what? Gigabyte. Then store the data in database software and manipulate it by using what? JDBC or Spring JDBC or what? Spring Data JPA or Spring ORM or what? Hibernate. Spring ORM or what? Hibernate. Are you getting my point there or not there? Okay, guys. Yeah, tell me. College or university students information. Just a card operation, guys. So what is the persistence technology? JDBC or Spring JDBC or Spring Data JPA or ORM or Hibernate. Okay, that's good. If data of the project is in what? GBs and TBs, terabytes, then store, come on, store data in database software and manipulate it through what? Manipulate it through what? Batch processing, batch by batch processing with the support of what? Plain JDBC or what is next one? Spring JDBC or Spring Batch. Are you getting my point there? For batch by batch data processing. What is there, guys? For batch by batch data processing. Okay. Yeah, this is what GBs and this. Okay. Bank data, financial organization data, insurance organization data, all our example. Getting maturity in policy holders information, collecting data, sending reminders, all this stuff. See, MBs and GBs, basic code operation, regular Spring JDBC data JPA. Huge amount of data, but you want to process batch by batch. Then go for what? Spring batch. JDBC also you can use, but JDBC is not good. Spring batch is good. Yeah, if data of the project is in TBs, PBs means petabytes, YBs means what? Enotabytes and etc. Come on. Very huge behind storing and processing capacity of database software, which is what? Big data. We cannot think about storing in regular computers, regular database softwares, see, nothing regular is possible. For example, YouTube data, per GB, it will generate 13 GB earlier. But nowadays, lot of kachra they are uploading to YouTube, guys. Come on. Yes or no, na, guys? Lot of kachra they are uploading to YouTube. Maybe it is 20 GB per hour. Tell me, is there any database who can store 20 GB per hour? No. So regular databases are not sufficient. So you have to think about what? Extraordinary software for storing and processing. And that is nothing but what? Big data frameworks. They are based on Java, Hadoop, Spark. All these are big data frameworks are not there. All social media applications, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, this kind of setups definitely should think about using what? Big data frameworks, right? So final conclusion. Small application, college website, not even university, college website. Limited student, limited strength, right? You can go with what? Regular database software and regular Spring Data JPA, Spring Data JDBC, this kind of thing. Little extra data, but at a time, if I load, system may hang. Then think about batch process. TBs and GBs and what? TBs. Little extra data, right? Still, it is able to store in regular database softwares, kind of, but little extra data. But data cannot be stored in regular database software, regular machine. It's impossible to store in one machine. It's big data. Array per hour 20 GB means what? How many hard disk you can arrange? It's not possible, right? You should have a racks of hard disk. Are you getting my point? Array, there's a word called data centers, right? In Hyderabad is now becoming hub for our data centers. Microsoft data center is started and Amazon data center is started. And Control S, there is a company called Control S. That is also big data center company. Yes or no? Na? And even the new capital of Andhra is also attracting so many data centers. Why not Bangalore? Why not Delhi? Why not Mumbai? Why Hyderabad for data centers? Any reason? No. Number one, there is no nearby sea or ocean for Hyderabad. So flood possibility is less. Number two, they have done a lot of studies, guys. Possibility of getting earthquakes are very less in Hyderabad. Maybe the people who studied what is that, geography, geologist, okay, that played, this played, I don't know that terminology, right? Yeah, because of whatever calculation, possibility of getting earthquake is very less. That's another reason. And international airport is there, good connectivity is there. Any minute they can dump the expert to solve the problems. Yes or no? Na? Even Bangalore don't have data centers. Why? Because Bangalore has got some possibility of getting what? Floods. Floods and earthquakes. And moreover, traffic. If expert stuck in the middle of the traffic, he has to eat, take bath and drink there only, right? Yes or no? Na? Because it's unplanned city and city is not there in the middle of the state. That city is there at the edge of the state and the two edge of two states. If you travel 10 kilometers, one end of Bangalore, you will get Tamil Nadu. If you travel another 20 kilometers, you will get what? Andhra. So expansion possibilities are very less. Only in two direction it can grow. In other two direction it cannot grow because other states will touch. And other states touch means policies will change, right? So that's another problem with what? Bangalore. But Hyderabad, goodness is it's in the middle of Telangana and a lot of wasteland is there. It's not a fertile land, only mountains and Banjar Bhumi we can call it, right? Useless land. Now it has become valuable land. That's a different story. And all four sides development is possible. Four side development is possible. And the Cyberabad, what you are seeing in Hyderabad, it is just 10% of the outer ring road. Still 90% of outer ring road area is open for development. And if that is done, okay, if that is done for this existing Hyderabad, another 5-6 Hyderabad's can be added. That much expansion possibility is there. That much extension possibility, expansion possibility is there. Are you getting my point there, guys? Yeah, that's why more data centers are coming to what? Hyderabad. Huge investments are happening on data centers, guys. Okay, whatever it is, guys. Okay, these all big social media companies, definitely they need data centers. And to maintain cloud platforms, also data centers are required or not required? To maintain cloud platforms, also data centers are required, no doubt in that. That's good. Super, guys. In all these places, we can use NoSQL database software if schema or format of data is what? Unstructured and growing dynamically. So wherever you are using SQL database, you can also use what? NoSQL. If data is growing unevenly, unstructuredly, dynamically. See this Facebook, Google, Twitter, all these people are using Hadoop, Spark kind of big data database softwares or not. FB kind of application uses multiple storage technologies at a time in single project. For FB login, regular database software. For FB post, reminders, etc. Big data frameworks. Are you getting my point there, guys? Super. Okay. Now, Spring Batch high level architecture. What is there? Yeah, this is our application where reader, writer, processors will be there. So that will use what? Internal infrastructure. What is there? That is Spring Batch infrastructure through what? Spring Batch core. So programmers will just concentrate on what? Reader, writers, and processors, and remaining everything will be taken care by whom, guys? Batch core and batch infrastructure. See, guys, in Spring Boot batch processing, while reading, writing from two different resources or destination, we can use what? Different APIs or framework like what? JDBC, Spring JDBC, Spring Data JPI, IO Stream, XML API, JSON. To read from different sources, different APIs are required. To write to different destination, again, different APIs are required or not required? Yeah, definitely required, no doubt in that, right? Yes. Yeah. The basic look of Spring Batch application. Concentrate, guys. Job launcher will be there, either manually or through automation. We launch the job. Job means task. What is the task? Find matured policy holders is my task. Someone has to launch it now, boss. Either through automation or through manual process. Either scheduling or through what? Manual process. We launch the job or not there. Okay. The job launcher creates the job, nothing but creates the task. Okay. To complete the task, how many sub operations are required? One sub operation, one step. More sub operation, more steps. Each sub task is called one step. 10 sub operation means 10 steps. 20 sub operation means 20 steps. Are you getting my point there? Job launcher creates what? Job. And this job is having what, guys? Step. This job is having what? Step. Okay. And this step is having what? One item reader, one item processor, one item writer. Are you getting my point there or not there? Job launcher creates a job. Job is having steps. Steps are having what? Reader, processor, and writer. Are you getting my point? Reader reads from source repository. Processor process the data and writer writes to the destination. Are you getting my point there or not? Come on. See, guys, job launcher creates the job. Job is having what? Subtasks. Each subtask, one step. Each step deals with what? Reading. It deals with reader to read from source, processor to process the data, writer to write to the destination. If 4 or 5 subtasks are there, every task is called one step, and every step is linked with what? Reader, writer, processor. Clear, my dear? Super. Okay. Job launcher launches the job either manually or using what? Scheduling. Every job can contain one or more steps. Meaning of one star here means what? One job can have one or more steps. So main task, job, subtask, steps. Every step contains one item reader, one item writer, one item processor. Item reader reads each item from source repository, gives that item to what? Item processor. And for processing, at the end, processed items will be written to what? Destination repository using what? Item writer. Come on. All activities of job launcher, job, step will be kept tracked by what? Job repository, which is in-memory repository by default. Nothing but in-memory data. Array, when this job launchers created a job, what is the job ID? What is the job creation time? Similarly, when step created, all the things will be kept tracked internally to know when job started, when job ended, all this stuff in what, guys? Job repository. If you want, you can use external database as job repository. If nothing is given, okay, in-memory database like H2, HBase can be used as what? H2, HBase can be used as what? Job repository or not there, guys? Are you understanding my statement, my dear? Come on. Super. Super, guys. Job launcher. Tell me. All activities of job launcher, job step will be kept tracked by job repository, which is in-memory repository by default. Which is in-memory repository by default. Are you getting my point there, guys? Super. What is there? Job launcher launches the job. What is the job? LIC identifying beneficiaries and sending email messages to branches and to customer. That's the main job. In that one, total how many steps are there? 3 steps are there. Step number 1, identifying beneficiaries. Number 2, sending emails to branches. Sending mails to customers. Total 3 subtasks identified. Okay, in step 1, what I am doing? Reader is reading from database, identifying all. First of all, it has to read from database batch by batch. At a time, 20,000 policy holders information. From there, it is identifying matured beneficiaries are not there. It is identifying matured beneficiaries are not there. That's the one thing. Next, what is there, guys? Item writer, write to the Excel sheet, write to the Excel sheet matured policy information. It will write matured policy information to the this one, guys. Are you getting my point there, guys? Okay, now tell me, guys. Input is from database. After finding matured policy people, whatever policy matured people information is there, that is written to Excel sheet or not. Okay, now this Excel sheet becomes input to step 2. Yeah. What is step 2? Sending emails to branches. Item reader reads from Excel sheets. Okay, though in Excel sheet everything is there, just capture what? Email ID, that is processing, guys. Come on. And what is writer will do? Send email message. Right now, mail server is the destination. Through mail server, it is sending email messages to branches now, boss. In your branch, these many people got maturity. When they approach you, please settle it. When they approach it, you please settle it. Come on, guys. Step number 3. Okay, what subtask? Same messages should send to what? Customers also, my dear. What item reader reads from where? Excel sheet. Item processor will again get the email IDs. But this time, come on, guys. It will write to customer or not there. It will write to customer or not there, guys. So that means what is the basic story, guys? Okay, job launcher, either through automated environment or manual process, creates the job. That means task, main task. Bulb glowing, too late. Okay. So lot of nothing is there. All about all the two applications. Lot of process is there. If you develop the two application, you feel bored. Nothing is there. Time to time source will change, destination will change, logic will change. But template is same. Template is same. But first two application, it will take your bend out. Because so many configurations are there to do, right? It's all about habituating first one to application. After that, it's a just copy paste. Time to time, we change the reader, writer, and your logic in processor. Remaining setup is same, and most of them are ready-made only. Readers are ready-made, writers are ready-made. Only processor you have to develop. Step is also ready-made, launcher is ready-made, job is also ready-made. Only you should know which reader for which time and which writer for which time, and processing logic is completely yours. That no one can decide, right? Job means not item. Job means what? Task. Step means subtask. Step means okay. Tectonical plates inside the earth. Sir, why not in central India? Why not in central India means maybe there are no technology enabled cities. Maybe now Pune is growing up. I think next Chandigarh is also growing up, right? Gurugram. But problem with the Gurugram is only head offices are there. No real development is happening. Every company head office is there in Gurugram and Noida, but real work will not happen. Only corporate offices will be there. Why they keep corporate office, because they want to do a lot of lobbying with central government. That's why they keep corporate office in Delhi. But real work development never happen there. You take any company, one corporate office will be there. But actual working, production, manufacturing, development, everything happens in other cities all. Okay, no drainage system. Yeah, yeah. Pooja, I think I invited her. Yeah. Let me introduce, before going to next level, let me introduce Pooja Imandar. I think Inmadar, or I don't know what is her name. Pooja, just Pooja, it seems, right? I think there are three Poojas. Acha, only Pooja, right? Can you unmute? Can you unmute Pooja? Can you unmute yourself, Pooja?
Hello, hello, hello. Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible. I
Okay.
think in the morning we tried a lot. I think I disturbed your weekend, but
No,
now
no,
all
that's
set, Pooja. Right.
mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now in 30 seconds you can start your conversation. You can share your journey with all these people.
Okay. Hi, everyone. Hi, sir. Actually, I'm not in the state of sharing my video because I'm not ready for the video. But yes.
Video is not required, Pooja. Not at all required. Okay.
Okay.
Audio
Okay.
is enough.
Okay. All right. So before starting something, I would like to, understand how many people are here by, you can like raise your hands or maybe share any emojis that you're feeling right now so that I can understand people are alive.
Yeah.
Okay.
There are offline students also. You can happily continue. All are alert. Okay. Because
Okay.
it's a career building courses. No question of not staying alert, right? Recollect
Okay.
your days of learning.
Yes, yes, sir. Okay. So first of all, thanks to Natraj sir to giving me this opportunity to at least come on the stage and motivate some people. I would not say like I'm a good speaker, but yes, still I will try to share you my journey, like how I started my journey And right now I'm in IT industry from 6+ years. I have completed my masters MCA from Government Engineering College, Aurangabad, and then I come to Naresh IT. I completed Java courses from core Java from Hare Krishna sir, and then advanced Java from Natraj sir. So basically, when I started my journey, it was like I think it was the year 2019. At that time I have completed, means like I have completed my BCS, like graduation, and after that I got selected in campus interview in the Wipro. But then at that time my family members were forcing me to come, means pursue my masters. So I rejected that offer and I went to masters, like MCA, doing MCA. And then while doing MCA, I came to Hyderabad for in to join the Naresh IT courses. And by that time I was overconfident that I will get a job offer later, sooner, because I have already my job offer later after completing graduation. But unfortunately that wasn't the case. I, after completing these Naresh IT courses, like I was having a lot, means enough knowledge to crack the interviews. But as you all are aware that for the freshers, we don't have just only single round. There are multiple rounds. There are aptitude tests, then group discussions, and then some companies will uh, have just one only single technical round, some have multiple technical rounds, and so on. So because of that I just have a lot of rejections, like maybe 30 to 40 interviews. I just I have given 30 to 40 interviews, and I have got rejections from every single interview. But it was not something I just it was not something which made me demotivated. I just keep moving. I just keep learning something new from every my failure. Like like from the starting of my application, I was writing down all the questions that were asked by interviewer. I was preparing every time. And by the end, like when I got an offer letter after after a lot of rejections, by that time I was able to take the interview of interviewer, because I have, I have that kind of knowledge, of knowledge from the Naresh IT, as well as knowledge from whatever the failures I have, I had in my life. So something I would like to point out here, that yes, maybe it won't be. I don't I don't feel that everyone should fail, or I don't. I encourage you to, or I really think, or I really wish you a luck to get cracked in first or second attempt of yours. But even if you're failing 10 times, 20 times, don't just sit there. Try to keep learning. Try to keep moving. Whatever the failures you are getting, you should not get demotivated by that failures, because these all failures will make you make your basics, make your pillar more stronger for the next for your next career life. So that's how my journey was, and that's what I think. And here, like after completing that means after getting my job offer later, my first goal was to come on the stage in the Naresh IT. That time we were having an offline classes, like offline courses. So I went to Hyderabad. I was really very thankful to Natraj sir and every sir from Naresh IT team, because because of them only I'm just here right now. I'm in the IT industry for, I already told you that 6+ years, and everything I whatever the knowledge I have, it is because of them. No matter what technology I'm working right now, but my basics were clear. My basics were very very strong. That is the reason right now it doesn't matter to me what technology I'm working. I can grasp it uh, very fastly, and then I can work on any technology that is assigned to me, just because of my core is strong. So that's it. So the concluding point is, I think anyone should believe in yourself, even if even if you are getting job at the job in the first time, or even if you are getting job after 10 or 20 rejections. But definitely there will be one day, some will get today, some will get tomorrow, but everyone will get job, everyone will get something in their hand. It's just that you should believe in your teachers, you should believe in your mentors, you should be able to do hard work in each and every step of your life. Then definitely there will be fruitful things, or there will be success. And I think that means the last thing is, you should not be thankful to your teachers,
Questions
guides,
that
or
I want to
mentors.
ask. Yeah, Pooja, can you? There are few questions that I want to ask you on behalf of students, right? Right.
Okay.
Actually, you are hesitating to tell that you are not right now working on Java. You are working on some other technology. Okay,
Huh.
I understood your modestiness. Yeah, yeah, fine, no problem. See, she taken training on Java and she has given interview on Java, but somehow she got work on what? C++, later moved to
Right.
Python. Now she is now working on AML, something like that. Then
Right.
why did you introduce her, sir? Because to tell that as a fresher, you cannot think like a Java engineer. As a fresher, you have to think like a software engineer. Software
Right.
engineer ready to work on any domain.
Right.
Because though you take training in Java, though interview happened in Java, be ready to work on any platform that company demands. If you get Java, it's good. If you don't get Java, but don't stop taking that opportunity. Be ready to take the opportunity. And that too, right now, pressure market is bit dry, right? If it is
So
development related job, please accept it. That is the reason
actually,
why
what I
I call.
think,
Yeah, yeah. Go ahead, go ahead.
actually, what I think is, it's not means your work should not be stick to any particular technology. Gather knowledge of Java as much as you can, or any technology as much as you can consider. For example, if there are like basic concepts will be same. For example, there will be loops, there will be for loop, whatever. The concept should be same in each and every language, each and every technology. So if your basics are strong, then there will not be any problem to cope up with any technology that is coming in the IT industry. So just keep learning one particular technology. Like if you are learning Python, then just go in depth and depth and depth of Python. If you are learning Java, then try to understand each and every concept of Java in depth, so that while you're working in any technology in your future times, or in your career time, that time you'll be able to cope up with any technology so faster. And if your basics are not good, then there will be lot of struggles. I won't say means you will not be able to survive, but I will say there will be lot of struggle, and then the things will be little bit difficult for you.
Yeah, one more thing. You are a Java student, but you have to give interview on Java, but later they have given job in C++. Later they
Yes.
changed it to some other technology. What was your
Yes.
mindset while accepting that new technology? Is it really difficult or you took it as a challenge?
Actually, and the in the starting time as a fresher, I got offer letter. I was just happy for that. Later on, after 2 months, I come to know that I'll be not working on Java, and I'll be working on C++. That time I was little bit frustrated and just nervous that how will going to I cope up with that technology, because framework was different and everything was different. But then I understand that whatever the concept are there in Java, there are some little bit difference, but means like but just because of but after doing the practice, and after doing little bit of what I can say R&Ds on that, I was able to do everything. So that is why I concluded we have to be strong in one particular language, one particular technology, and after that there will not be any problem. Like at starting point, you will feel like that is difficult, but then you can cope up. later on.
One more question. Like everyone eager to know what was the package you got initially. Right now, what is your current package, and in between, how many companies we switched? Because everyone is eagerly waiting for that.
Okay, I can share my package. Initially, it was like 3.5. And I think that I can't reveal my package right now, but yes, I have took a car. Like last year, I took a car. Right now, I'm planning to take an home also. So that kind of things I'm affording now. So it's quite good
That,
enough now.
that means all your dreamy things are becoming affordable things, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, then
I
I
have
can guess
I-20, sir,
you
last
are in
year.
you are in 2025 package, 2025 lakhs CTC package.
Yes, means like you can consider, yes, 20 plus and 30
Next
minus.
is that Acha, she is around 30. Okay, I understood. I understood. Okay, yeah, fine. See,
And
you want to
actually,
know
I just
you want to know salary of any person, try to quote bit less, then they are offended and they will tell the Excel figure, right? Yes or no, na?
actually, actually, like I have just switched between two companies, and right now, I'm planning for my marriage, so I'm not thinking of another company. But after my marriage, I will switch. So yes, I'll be definitely going above 30.
Apply same formula to know the age of a girl also. Not shadi.com. You tell her your age is 27, then she will come to I am just 21. Yes or no, na? Fine. Okay. Right. One more thing. I think you might have learned C++, Python, and in as part of ML, all this stuff, right?
Huh.
So, did you felt pain towards learning, or whatever knowledge you gained in Java that helped you to upgrade easily?
Yeah, Java knowledge was definitely helped me a lot because again I will come to the same point. The concepts were clear, but the thing is like yes, if we are just trying to learn or trying to be in different technology, you should be aware of the things that are going on, and you should be ready to learn. So there are a lot of things online available, like I tried to do courses online. Also there are Stack Overflows. Right now there are chat gpts and lot of means we have lot of things. So then we should not see that my concepts are clear, so I don't have to work harder. That is not the case. Concept will be definitely helpful to you, but then there will be means like you should also take actively participation in gaining the knowledge from online things also, like YouTube or maybe online any courses or any platform that is available to you. Hello.